Welcome, my people. Please join. Join us for today's broadcast, my people. And before we start, we have to begin with the music. On Facebook and YouTube, please, Facebook, please permit us to use the music for today's broadcast. Thank you, Facebook.
Imagine making $453,000 in a single month as an affiliate marketer without
Iwe ụmụ Biafra. Ọzọ bụ iwe ụmụ Igbo. Ala Owere ndị ọma mụrụ m. Ọzọ bụ iwe ndị freedom fighters. Ọzọ bụ iwe m. Ọzọ bụ iwe ụmụ Biafra. Ọzọ bụ iwe ụmụ Igbo. Ọzọ bụ iwe anyị. My people, I thank you. My people, you are welcome for the program. Please, as you join, we encourage you to share the program immediately and encourage others to join. We need this message to be going on. We need our people to know what is happening. We need to help them create this awareness so that they can make their own informed decision in whatever they are doing. Information is a very powerful tool. Information is very important in our lives. And knowledge is power. When you know what you are doing, you know what is happening, you have the right information, then you will be able to, make your own informed consent, informed decision, and take your own action based on what you know, and not on what people just told you. Because in this our present generation, we have a lot of people who can confuse others, who can make up stories, who can tell their own side of the stories. But before you can do anything, try to hear, flip the coin back and forth. And then you can be able to discern on what you have to do. Our people, today is June 11, 2024. Ụbọchị ọnwa June gbara mkpụrụ ụbọchị 11 n'ime afọ 2024. Ụbọchị taa bụ ahịa Eke. Anyị na-ayọ Chineke ka ketara anyị ihe ọma, kepụrụ anyị nke ọjọọ. Ndị niile bịara imegide anyị n'ala Igbo, ndị bịara igbu ụmụ Igbo, ndị chọrọ ịkpagbu anyị, kegbuo ihe ma kebatara anyị udo na ịhụnanya n'etiti ndị kwere ekwe. My people, I thank you. Today you can see at the top of our broadcast, you see that Monday sit at home in Eastern Nigeria. That's the topic. And why are we talking about the Monday sit at home? Because the Monday sit at home has become the center of attraction, the center of the topics, or the center of debate in Nigeria today. It has become the #1 thing that is facing the Senate, the Nigerian Senate. They are no longer talking about any other thing. All they are talking about the Southeast, 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 and they talk about our sit at home, they talk about the insecurity, they talk about anything, but they do not talk about the actual problem that is facing Nigeria today. Why are they focused on the Southeast? Southeast of Nigeria is in BIAFRALAND, but that's IGBO. They're focusing on IGBO, the Igbos of the Biafra. So why is the government focusing all their attention in IGBO? What did the Igbo people do to them? Now they are talking about the sit at home did this, the sit at home did that. And we ask them why. Sit at home, as we can remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Ohamadike Ndị Igbo, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, was kidnapped from Kenya in the month of June. This is June. In the month of June, in 2021, he is an innocent man. He did nothing to, harm Nigeria or anybody. He never carried gun. He wasn't a rapist. He wasn't a criminal. He did not do anything other than, to advocate and agitate for the freedom of the Biafran people. He wasn't agitating for the freedom of the Igbos alone. He said, Biafra, we are the Biafran, the Easterners of Nigeria. He said, because the Nigerian government has been marginalizing the Biafran people, has been, suffocating the Biafran people, have closed all the seaports, has closed all the breweries in the east, has closed all the cement industries in all the major industries in the eastern Nigeria, especially in the southeast, that the federal government of Nigeria has closed all of them, stopped them. And then we were talking about that, and the imposter Buhari came up and screamed that the Igbos of Biafra are the dots in a circle. Therefore, they have circulated us, they have surrounded us, and that we have no exit. We cannot escape. But Buhari and his associate forget that even though the Igbos are in the center, because we are the center of the Biafra land, that the others they are saying that have surrounded the Igbos of Biafra, they are also Biafran people. For that reason, the Nigerian government went around, bribed the surrounding Biafrans, thinking that they can bribe them. But they know, you can bribe them, you can bring us the money, we can also use it because we are all Biafrans, But remember that we are Biafrans. So some governors, the greedy ones like Nyesom Wike, got his own, and he was, infatuated in killing his own people, the Igbo people in particular. And his name is Nyesom Wike. He changed his name to Nyesom Wike. We don't know the meaning of Wike or Wiki. He's not even Wiki or Williki or whatever. So, in the process of agitating and demanding for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafran people, the indigenous people of Biafra, including the Umuada Biafra worldwide, including other Biafrans, even the IPOB members at the initial stage, all of us gathered and said, we want a sit at home on Monday as part of the agitation group. So we started it. At some point, the DOS, debunked. They said they are no longer part of it, and they want to stop it. But why are we stopping it? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still caged, and we are trying to bring him out, the DOS said they don't want it. Remember that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, the DOS did not make any move until after about 24 hours have passed by. A whole day, almost a whole day passed. Nobody talked. Then when we are entering the next day, then some people come and make the announcement. And when they finish making that announcement, Chike Doziem and the rest, they say everybody should keep calm. Nobody should move. Nobody should talk. Nobody should do anything. That they are doing whatever they were doing. At some point, after about a week or so, the women of Biafra in America started agitating. We went to the radio broadcast for Mazi Alozie and for the other person, I forgot his name. We went to their broadcast, and then we went to Simon Ekpa broadcast. And then from there, the people of Biafra started reacting, especially the Igbo people. They started reacting. And then they said, well, what is going on? Why is everywhere so quiet? That's how the sit at home came into place. Because even in those broadcasts, we mentioned the sit at home for the people, but then it wasn't effective. And then when the Umuada Biafra came, Umuada Biafra made their rules and wrote everything, and also demanded for the sit-at-home and demanded for them to relieve all the checkpoints, because there are so much checkpoints in IGBO, to remove them. And then in that process, because we did not know which way to go about it and we were not strong about it, and then Simon Ekpa and the others came in. With Simon Ekpa and the other people that came in at that time, we started making that sit-at-home of a thing. Even at that time, we were all together, the Umuadas, and we were very strong, until some people that the devil were using to fight this agitation, they came and scattered Umuada. But the sit-at-home is still on. Myself, personally, I have never said stop the sit-at-home of a Monday. I support it from the beginning, and I'm still supporting it going on. So if the Nigerian government wants us to stop the sit-at-home, they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not a big thing for them to release him. Why are they making it like it's a big thing? Initially, they said the imposter Buhari said he will not release him until he leaves. Imposter have gone. And now they brought another ancestor who was not even voted in the first place. He was not voted in. And he's not even in the seat. He keeps jumping up and down, running up and down. How many times have he been in the office? He wasn't there. If you doubt me, even in the Senate people are saying it. They said that the ancestor, Tinubu, is not even, this is about 4 days ago or so that this one came up. He's not even in Nigeria. Where is he? The same way they took away Buhari, and he came back in another body. If Nigeria doesn't look well, this ancestor will be taken away, and maybe he will also come back in another body. And they're focusing on the Easterners, talking about the sit-at-home, when they have a bigger problem in their hand than the sit-at-home. Let's see what it is.
We have nobody in Nigeria who is at the head of the government. But we have a serious problem in Nigeria today. We have nobody in Nigeria who is at the head of the government. Because... Your mic. They have not had you. You ask them. The law and the procedure and all the laws in Nigeria state that you cannot have a vacuum. Today, the acting president is outside the country, and so there is a vacuum.
Both their president and whoever that is following him, they are not there. They have a vacuum. That's what Nigeria should be focusing on. Why are they in a vacuum? Where is their ancestor that they call their president? A man who was not even voted into the office. That's what should be bothering them, not that we are sitting at home. After all, tomorrow, people are giving a public holiday to the who? Yoruba people are having public holiday tomorrow. That's federal public holiday tomorrow, because Abiola died or was killed. MKO Abiola. Just one man. Because of him, They were giving public holiday, federal public holiday to the entire Nigerians. But in Biafra, we lost 5 million documented, approved and documented by Nigerian government and by the international community. And we requested for June 30. We requested for, I take it back, please. We requested for May 30, 2024, because May 30 supposed to be the Biafra Independent Day if they had not suffocated us and with their guns and ammunition to take it away from us. May 30, we said, give us just May 30 to mourn for 5 million that you people accepted and agreed that you killed. Nobody wants to give us May 30. But every year, June 12th, they give federal public holiday to Yoruba people because Abiola was killed during the election period sometime. Who has ever seen such an injustice? And then I came out today to answer to this man here. This man here, I don't know his name. If he can tell us his name, that would be fine.
Mr. President, today in the Southeast, we are living under very serious threat. These young men who have taken over the Southeast Monday, which is a very critical day, where people need to go to market, where market women who want to go and sell their wares, which they have kept over the weekend on Monday. Now, Monday has been classified as sit at home, and everybody is suffering it. Mr. President, insecurity anywhere is a threat to peace everywhere. So I am happy that Senator Benga Daniels has captured this situation in the Southeast as a national problem. The welfare and security of Nigeria, including the people of the Southeast, is the responsibility of government. Mr. President, the situation where you have some of these hoodlums, we have said earlier that the agitation that started in the Southeast has been taken over by unscrupulous elements. A situation.
Number one, the sit at home in Southeast was not taken by one man. It was not taken by two men. It was not taken by three men. The sit at home in Southeast is a unanimous agreement for the people of Southeast to inform the government that we cannot accept for you to lock our brother, our son, our father, our husband, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. You went and kidnapped him. You are the criminal. This man, you are talking about a hoodlum or hoodlum, whatever you call it. You are the hoodlum. You and your senators, you are the hoodlum. You and your Nigerian government, you are the hoodlums because you are the kidnappers. You went across international, across the countries, and then you went over there and you kidnapped an innocent man and brought him home. Have you wondered why you cannot even try him in Nigeria? Because you know, based on the international law and policies, that Nigerian government is a criminal. So how can a hoodlum, how can a criminal be calling innocent people criminals? If you do not know what to talk, you better shut up and sit down. just like they shut you up. I will show you where the senator shut you up and say, sit down, don't talk about it, because you have no power. They will only want you to talk when they want to hear. And when you want to talk, what you want them to hear, they will shut you up. We have to continue to listen to you, because the sit at home is not going to stop on Mondays, because that's what we want. If you think that you are very particular about that day, if you think that that day is the day that makes Nigeria great, please release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you release him, they sit at home on Monday stop, because he was the reason. Because of him, because of his kidnap, the sit at home was instituted on Mondays. And you want that sit at home to stop? You do your own part. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or you are wasting your time. So let's continue to hear him by calling innocent people hoodlum, when he knows that the government of Nigeria, including himself as a senator, including this man as a senator, he is a hoodlum or hoodlum, whichever he call it.
Where these boys will come out on the streets and dance naked, and there's no response to the mayhem that they are unleashing on the people. We must talk to our security people. You've talked about the governors.
No, yeah, you know, you wanted to give us information.
We must ensure, Mr. President, from experience, that we set up a rapid response mechanism so that we respond to some of these attacks, especially by our security agents. And Mr. President, it is also very important to say here today that a political solution to the release of the leader of the IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, should also.
Let me.
You see, they listened to him. They had everything they wanted to hear. But when he brought up about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they shut him up. There was noise in the background. The president of the Senate just jumped in to cut him off. They told him, that's enough. We don't want to hear anymore. You don't want to hear about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you are pushing your terrorist militants, you call the soldiers, to our land to kill us. And you are pushing your herdsmen to come and attack us. And you want us to do what you want us to do. No, it can never happen. It can never happen. You must do what we want you to do for our own people. Not that we will be doing what you want to do. Also, I have to respond to Senator Baribe here. I have to respond to him because he also.
The Southeast. The matter.
Let's hear him talk.
Nigeria is a banana republic.
Every Monday, what happens is this: a few miscreants come out, shoot and kill one or two people, and run away, and video it and send across the whole of the Southeast. The matter concerning someone who is a dual citizen of Nigeria.
Number one, Senator Baribe, you are also a miscreant because you're an Igbo man. That they are looking at you there, calling your people miscreants. You can do your hand like this or like this. That's your business. Senator Baribe, you are a miscreant because you are selling out your own people because you need power. You say that they miscreants and they kill and they speculate, which means you have concluded that we are the ones that are killing. Is that what you mean? When you know that your Boko Haram soldiers, Boko Haram policemen, Boko Haram militants, Boko Haram herdsmen you and your government are pushing down to the southeast. What are they doing? You know that to Igbo man, Igbo woman, Igbo son or daughter, blood is very thick and very sacred. We do not shed blood unless when we have somebody who wants to shed our own. If we can, we shed the person's own first, because it's even in the international charter. Defense, self-defense is allowed anywhere in the world, even in the kindred charter, even in the village charter, in the community charter, in the city charter, in the state charter, in the country charter, in the international charter. Go across the world. Self-defense is legit. So we cannot sit in our house. Oh, there has never been a youth from Alibo. There has never been a youth from Alibo going to the northern states to kill them. Never. We go there, we live with them, we carry our businesses, we carry our certificates, we carry our law-obedient citizens. We go over there, we live with them peacefully. But when you bring your Boko Haram soldiers and militants to our place, they come and kill us in our own homes. And you expect us to do what, Senator Baribe? Senator Baribe, you are a miscreant. You know that. The number one miscreant in Alibo today is Senator Baribe. We are not the miscreants, but you are. We will listen to you and see what you have to say.
And Finland, staying in Finland, giving orders that you don't understand why people should accept it here. I have also had interaction with the Finnish embassy, and in fact, the United Nations head in Nigeria, who is from Finland. And what she told me was, it is a government-to-government interaction that will lead to a resolution of this, because as a citizen of Finland, that he has a right to express his opinion. But I can tell you, my dear colleagues, each and every one of us has suffered greatly from what is happening in the Southeast. They attacked me. There's nobody they have not tried to intimidate. But we cannot be intimidated because we are in a country that has rule of law.
Nigeria is a banana republic.
Eh?
Hey, our dear Senator Baribe, remember we were chanting your glories before, thinking that you are with us. We didn't know that you are a sellout. You were inside us trying to collect information. So, for you to know what is happening, the person you said that is in Finland that has dual citizen or no dual citizen, and you do not know why he should give orders or why he should command or do something and people at home follow. You know who you are talking about. But let me tell you, if the whole people in the Southeast believe that that person is not doing the right thing, do you think that one person in Finland will control the home, the house, and everything in the house? No. There must be something that person is doing that make the people listen to him. So do not just say one person, because number one, the other man says one person has hijacked everything. He has hijacked everything. I said one person cannot hijack the whole Southeast. Not even 2, not even 3, not even 10. But for them to be saying something and people listen, and you know that from the one, it was a general consensus, unanimous agreement, that we, the Southeasterners, have to sit at home on Mondays until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. If you people do not want to release him, you will suffer the consequences, because there will be no market on Mondays. And the Igbo people understand it very clearly. None of them is forced to sit at home. None of them is cajoled to sit at home. None of them is asked not to go about on that day, but they have accepted it. It has become the norm until Mazi is released. If you want your market to be flourishing on Mondays, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and restore Biafra. Release him now. It is still early for you. That you are a senator or that you are not a senator, it doesn't make any difference. Do what the people need. And the people of Igbo land, they want their son to be released. Unless you are a sellout, unless you are a sabo. If you are sabo, you are sabotaging us. That's who. Only sabos can say, oh, go about and forget about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then you know that your hand is part of the things that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down. I don't care who you are, or which group you belong, or which arm of government you are, as long as you are a Biafran person, and especially an Igbo-born daughter or son, no matter your age, and you want us to forfeit whatever that we are doing that is working for us, to see if Mazi will be released, we need to put pressure on the Nigerian government, because they are holding an innocent man. We cannot just go and sleep. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or continue your way, and we will continue our way. So my people, please help me to share and make it go viral. Make it go viral. I did not even put it here. I said, Nigerian politicians, remove your eyes from the Biafran sit at home and stop the confusion. You and your colleagues and those of you that want the sit at home on Mondays to stop, you can either remove your eyes from the sit at home on Mondays in Biafra land, especially in the southeastern Nigeria, which is IGBO. IGBO is Igbo of Biafra. So if you want us to stop the sit at home, please release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if you do not want to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for us, then remove your eyes from the sit at home. Do your own thing and let us do our own thing. Nobody is forcing our people to sit at home. It's a unanimous agreement. They understand it and we understand it. You people should understand it too. Because you do us, we do you back. Thank you, my people. Please share and make it go viral.